But I'm thinking maybe I'm just getting that old man thing. You know, you start to get old and your hair gets thin. Weak. I get weak hair.
There's a link to my Easter poem for anybody who's interested. I just found it.
Oakley doke. Yeah, I ain't a big poem guy, actually. I did like your little story, though. I really did like your story of the, let's see if it can fly. That is kind of, let's throw it off a cliff and see if it flies. Oh, it fell into the clouds. Well, I wonder what happened. I think it flew away. Is that what you think? Yeah, that's what I think.
Well, that's pretty much the way I see it,
Well, it is a big, giant crapshoot. Yeah, you just kind of throw this thing into the world and you just, on some kind of thin hope. And if you're at all curious, you know it's going to hit the rocks. What fucking choice does, like I said, even if it wins, it loses. Even if say your kid learns how to sing and dance, right? It'll have a good couple of weeks, where it's on I won Star Search and I can fuck anybody I want to. But it's all going to go to shit very quickly. Very quickly it's going to want more and more shit, and it's going to get, it's going to need more and more drugs to get out of bed. And, it's still good. It's going to be a life that's going to be stupid. I mean, what celebrity life is so fucking kick-ass? I mean, name me the celebrity and I'll name you the failure.
Yeah, everything ends up in the toilet at the end. It really fucking does.
Yeah, well, Danny DeVito, he lost before he won, right? Because even though he's a celebrity, I'm still short, and I'm still chubby. And I still look like I kind of banged into the wall a lot of times.
Yeah, but a lot of people like being dwarves. And you don't know how happy some of them are.
Yeah, and look, and his whole career went right down the toilet when he did that little two-minute clip in whatever, Mission Impossible 3, when he's playing when he's Mini-Me, and he fucking failed. He sucked as Mini-Me.
I'll still take his money, though.
Well, true enough, but whatever. We don't know how much he really got paid, right? He might have just got little person money. So you might not be spendable money.
Little person money.
Didn't they do that for when they made whatever that was, Over the Rainbow movies, Wizard of Oz? Yeah, I think they paid all the midgets in shoes or something. Yeah, you get a new pair of shoes.
Munchkin bucks.
Yeah, Munchkin bucks. Yeah, exactly. Oh, the world is evil.
Okay, one more rum and coke, and then I've really got to stop for tonight.
Yeah. Well, rum's a good mixer. Goes with everything. Rum and milk, rum and frog slime. You can put rum with anything and it works. So, we sort of have a full room almost, kind of, maybe. Mostly. Look at that, bandits dressed like a civilian. Oh, yeah, they must have had to go to some government offices today or something. I better not look too crazy. Oh, regular civilian shirt.
Hey, not for nothing. Doesn't the internet feel like it's changing a little bit? Like, Just kind of that, like, plane shift.
Yeah, it's getting kind of stinky. It's like old refrigerator, you know? It's got like that old refrigerator smell. Ew. It's getting all old refrigerator smell.
What do you mean exactly?
Well, I'm just getting like a kind of feeling like there's going to be like a new kind of internet that's going to pop up like sooner, like, you know, than later, and hopefully it's something cool, you know?
Yeah, I guess he's insinuating that me and Piro are starting a new internet. And it's going to be a really cool internet, unlike the internet that exists now, and such.
You and Piro, huh?
Yeah, going to get into business together. Business that hopefully will fail dismally. That's our whole plan, is to fail. Let's see if we can not make money on the internet. Yeah.
I'd actually call it something cool like the big intranet.
Well, whatever. We did have a cool name. I forgot it already, though. Yeah, or what was the name? It was something non-profit. Not-profit. No, I can't remember. Piro will remember. Somebody in the room will remember.
Gary, do you get the feeling that the whole message is kind of becoming like just like TV commercials for beer? You just keep regurgitating the same message over and over again, and it's just become a matter of marketing now. It just doesn't seem like there's much more to say.
Well, I know. It's just paint it on your ass, and that's all you can do, right? I mean, yeah, no, I mean, yes, but I guess the part of it is that this is where you're still stuck with the human dilemma, right? And I'm going to say that there is a dress pretty enough that you can wear, and there is a song you can put it to that's nice enough where people will go, oh, fuck, I get it now. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, I can say they're bad for being such assholes and forcing me to do it that way, but I'm just saying that it's my bad for not doing it. I mean, I should just put the fucking dress on and get to the business of seducing all the little puppies. You know what I'm saying? It's like I'm pretending that they're supposed to be adults and that I don't have to play little kid games with the human race. But you do. You have to treat them like the little fucking brats that they are, and you have to play the little psych games with them. So, yeah. I mean, I'm agreeing with what you're saying. I'm very frustrated. I'm incredibly frustrated. But I also know that, hey, it's partly my fault, right? It's not just that, you know, it's not because I know the people I'm talking to can't get it. I know they can't. How can they get antinatalism when they can't even get, there's no imaginary guy in the sky, you know, making deals with you 2,000 years ago that, you know, I mean, you know what I'm saying. I mean, you know, look at all the fables that people live by. So, of course they don't get it. They don't even get evolution. They don't get anything right. So how can they get antinatalism?
Yeah, I mean,
Gary, what are you trying to infer is that isn't real?
I'm just having a very hard time finding anything new to say. It's just, I don't know, I feel kind of played out.
Well, like I said, I empathize. I mean, I saw you kind of bailing a little bit on the thing, and I understand why, because you can't just say it over and over again in a video without sounding incredibly redundant and pointless. And the point is that we don't have an audience, we don't have a forum, you know what I'm saying? We don't have a real way to do this debate thing in any kind of serious level. It's just that we're talking to the same people over and over again, so that's all fail. So obviously it has to be some kind of way to bargain our way into a bigger audience and all that kind of crap. And that would make a difference. That would make it less redundant. And to have some sort of, you know, engagement rules, you know, where you can do the arguing thing so you can counterpoint and explain how, well, that's an interesting point, but here's, you know, the real deal, blah, 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 do all that crap. What was I ultimately going to say here, though? So, yeah, I mean, I feel all of that, but I guess part of me is still going to say that it needs to keep being said regardless, you know, because there is a new person every day, maybe, that will hear it one at a time. And, I guess the other part of it too is that you got to stay in the game to be, when opportunity knocks, if it ever does, you got to be in the game to hear the knock, kind of thing. You know what I mean? The door that ain't gonna knock if you're not there to hear the knock, kind of thing. So I got to be in the game to hear the knock, or something like that.
Yeah, have you ever, like, seriously,
Yeah.
and I remember, oh, wow. Oh, just hold on, just one second, I just had a quick thought. Have you ever been, like, in, like, a game where everyone's like, okay, hey, well, name your favorite holiday, or, somebody says something like whatever. Everybody always says, like, Christmas or, like, Halloween or some shit like that. Has anybody ever in your life ever said, oh, yeah, my favorite holiday is Easter? It's absolutely hilarious.
There's lots of girls who said that because they like to dress up and they wear a hat and a baskety thing and all that stuff, and they like to go on the Easter bonnet parade and shit. So there's probably some girls that like Easter, but whatever. Because it's all pretty colors and the spotty eggs and shit. Whatever, your questions are stupid.
It wasn't a question, it was just a statement. I thought it was like...
It was
kind
still
of...
Bandits should be seen and not heard, or something like that. Should not be seen or heard, or whatever. They should just bring their girlfriends, and that's it. That's all they're good for. Go buy yourself another one of them girlfriends. I liked you so much better.
I am getting some stuff on my blog the last couple of days, so, a couple of years ago you didn't see antinatalism anywhere, that term, and it's starting to pop up here and there, and even in semi-mainstream media. The pretty famous ethicist Peter Singer did an article in the New York Times about it last year, and he was referencing Benatar, and he got a lot of feedback. And I just read an article the other day by somewhere in the Midwest. There was basically the guy, he was kind of a liberal columnist, and basically he was echoing everything that we're saying. So you know what? I mean, I really do think that we're making some inroads. I mean, they're small steps, but I think some people are hearing this message that never did before.
Yeah, definitely. But the Singer thing, that was negative, right? I mean, Singer's editorial was pretty much, life is still good, mostly.
Not really. He basically was defending the Benatar argument kind of in a roundabout way, and then he said, I don't personally agree with it, but, and he just kind of left it hanging. And, I think a person in his academic position probably can't go out on a limb that far, where somebody like us, we can pretty much say whatever we want. But he read my book, and he wrote and said he liked it, and it's just a matter of getting past that taboo, which is pretty fucking solid still.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's this whole tendency of people to think that the Singer's he's an animal rights advocate guy, but I mean, he still thinks animals in nature are doing okay, which is, fuck, I'd rather, be some animals, some animals probably have it better in the farm. Obviously chickens don't and pigs don't, but maybe cows, beef cows anyway might.